Oh, the Xbox One. You really gotta ask the question: is it in trouble, or honestly, have they been having some serious troubles over the past few or for the past 3 months, and or honestly ever since its release, and a lot of people kind of have been watching its progress, just like Hawks, and honestly. The biggest factor in which that, like, a lot of people, they kind of have been asking the very interesting question of, is Microsoft in trouble? They really got to ask the question of, like, the €50 price cut in Europe. And honestly, if you look at the original price of the Xbox One and kind of compare it to and filter that over into, like, American dollars, the damn thing is I believe is almost, I believe it's over $700, or it's roughly $700 American if you look at if you take the same amount of euro and equate it. I believe that it's almost $600. I mean, it's almost $700, or it's somewhere over it in the original price. And honestly, that is something in which that they had to fix. However, as history will tell us, companies throwing in a price cut early on within, like, their system's life without any proper gaming without any proper game support, or honestly without any type of thing to kind of like keep it to keep the price cut to keep the price cuts not necessarily affecting them as much. It kind of hasn't panned out for them. The same thing can be said for the 3DS. Same thing can be said for, honestly, the PlayStation 3 and plenty of other consoles in history who have done this. And honestly, this is a thing, especially since that ever since the PlayStation 4 has actually come out, is the units sold for it have only doubled and tripled and quadrupled ever since its inception. Honestly, with the Xbox One, honestly, kind of hitting the fairground of not necessarily keeping up the same kind of numbers as the PlayStation 4, which a lot of people kind of have been really lenient about, or they kind of have been like throwing it. They kind of have been, or it's like they kind of have been lenient about it for a while, but now it's coming. It's slowly kind of becoming a problem in which that Xbox is slowly turning into a thing in which that they can't keep up with, especially saying as that, like, they are putting way too much of their hope on upon Titanfall to honestly try and turn some of the headway around so that they can so that they can sell way more units, which that honestly everybody already knows what the biggest the biggest thing that is wrong with the Xbox One, and it is the Kinect. Nobody wants the Kinect, or honestly, if a lot of people, if they did want the Kinect, they would have went out and bought it when it was separate from the Xbox One. And honestly, if people really wanted it, you wouldn't have to bundle those together. However, this is a thing in which that it is honestly kind of slowly kind of killing them, and they're not getting rid of it, and it's and it really isn't helping matters that they're honestly trying to pull it all onto. It doesn't help that they're trying to pull it all onto Titanfall. And honestly, I will leave this with you. I'm also going to put into the description the VG charts sales for February 22nd. And, the thing is, Nintendo is beating Microsoft in video game hardware sales. Now, mind you, the Xbox One is honestly, it is still kind of beating the Wii U. However, it only has a lead of around 12,000 units, which honestly really isn't all that much, especially since that the PlayStation 4 is in the 400s. It's almost 450 units, and you know, the Wii U only sold like 44, the Xbox One sold 56K. That really isn't a good thing for this company, and people do kind of have a right to kind of like worry about it, which that honestly the only real thing in which that people kind of have been worrying about anyway, or at least for like the past few months, have been, you know, can they honestly keep up with Sony? And from the looks of things, or at the very least at this early thing, it doesn't necessarily seem like it. However, I will kind of stay on the optimistic side and say that honestly, this is just a thing in which that they are really just not necessary. I mean, like, people kind of have to warm up to it, and they kind of have to get them some more games upon their system, because really they only have, I think, like, well, now they really don't have all that much out at the moment. So really, until they add more to the library, they're kind of sitting like in a dark part of the corner along with the Wii U. So that's kind of what I got to say about that. What do you guys think about it? Please tell me down there in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next John Grave Show. I am out.